Fatal crashed in Portland. 2 guns and 47 rounds seized in Trelawney. 3 people dead in Sentence crash. My viewers and subscribers, please like and share, click the notification bell and also subscribe to the channel. Fatal crashed in Portland, leave 1 man dead. The deceased is identified as Andre Jones, a resident of Windsor Castle in Portland, was pronounced dead at the Anata Bay Hospital on Thursday afternoon. He succumbed to major injury he received from a motor vehicle collision, according to the police. Jones was running his motorcycle towards Buff Bay at about 6:40 p.m. when he lost control and crashed into a Honda CR-V vehicle. He was thrown from his bike to several feet along the roadway. The driver of the Honda CR-V was not injured, but the vehicle was damaged extensively. The Orange Bay Police was currently investigating the matter. 2 guns and 47 rounds of ammunition were seized during a spot check along the Saltmarsh Main Road in Trelawney. Police reported that 8 p.m. a public passenger vehicle was searched and a bag contained 2 semi-automatic pistols, a Taurus and a 9mm pistol. A magazine contained 18 9mm cartridge and additional 12 9mm cartridge was found in the bag. The police are encouraged persons to share information of illegal guns and gunmen and gangs by calling the NIB tip line 811, Crime Stop 311, the Police Emergency 119 or the nearest police station. Investigations are ongoing in the incident. A Trelawney cabinet maker has been taken into custody with the connection the deadly stabbing of his colleague who he had a dispute with on work. Thursday morning, the deceased as identified as 40-year-old Green of Deeside, Trelawney, report that about 11:30 a.m. the man were working at a furniture shop in Deeside, Trelawney, where a dispute developed between them. A chisel was brought into play and used to inflict stab wound to Mr. Green neck. Green was taken to the hospital where he was pronounced dead. His co-worker was subsequently taken into custody by the Wakefield police. A sentenced man is now being sought by the police, accused of chopping to death the partner of his ex-girlfriend after an altercation in Discover Bay, St. Anne's on Friday evening. Police reported that around 6 p.m., the accused visited the house of the woman, also the mother of his child. According to news source, the man was there to visit his child. Reports are that while he was at the location, the partner of his child mother arrived. The police say that while they were at the location, an argument developed. It is reported that the accused chopped the ex-husband multiple times. Police were called to the scene where the wounded man taken to the hospital and later pronounced dead. The accused man has been since on the run. 3 persons dead in St. Anne's crash, 10 hospitalized. The 3 dead as a result. Injury they sustained in Friday. 2 vehicles crashed at the Laughlin Main Road in St. Anne's, brings the number of fatalities to 3. The identity of the victims are not released. He reportedly succumbed about 12:30 p.m. on Saturday morning. A car with 3 fishermen on board reportedly crashed into a bus transporting security personnel. Welwyn Smith, a fisherman from Stairtown, St. Anne's, was driving the car. He was pronounced dead at the St. Anne's Bay Regional Hospital shortly after. A second person later died. 10 persons from the incident remained in hospital, 2 moderately and 2 severely conditioned. Hospital CEO Delroy Morgan said Saturday the crash happened Friday morning after the car traveling eastward to St. Anne's Bay got out of control and slammed into the bus was traveling in the opposite direction. The Westmoreland police are investigating the circumstances surrounding the death of a man whose body was found into a neighbor's water tank on Saturday morning. The dead man has been identified as 57 years old Stedman Barnes of Galloway District in Bethel Town, Westmoreland. According to report, fire was seen coming from the house Barnes occupied about 2 a.m. in the morning. Residents indicate that they managed to extinguish the blaze to the room Barnes occupied. They later discovered the body of the deceased in the water tank. Later that day, about 11 a.m., when firefighters joined effort with residents and the police to retrieve Barnes' body from the tank. How Barnes ended up in the tank? Suspicion run right that he developed a fright after waking up and fire and find his clothes ablaze. Then he seems to run to the concrete headfirst to access the water. However, this fear is not confirmed by the police. A brother of the deceased called how they end up find Barnes. Him room upon fire. Him wasn't in there. And after we search for him, we find him up there so, the brother said. He explained that his brother lived alone and last speak to him the day before over the phone. He further explained that the family trying to deal with the sad news. We trying to cope cause we never expect this, he added. He disclosed that he had a close relationship with his brother who was also friendly with everybody and jovial. A film named Jovial is film named, he said about his brother Barnes' character. The St. Catherine North Police are still searching for a group of men who escaped a dragnet after alleged commit an act of robbery and rape and adoption on Monday. Reports are that about 9:40 p.m. the 4 victims, 2 male, 2 female, were walking along the roadway in Point Hill in the parish when a grey Toyota Axio motor car drove up and stopped. As the 4 about to pass the vehicle, occupants stopped and asked questions, during which 4 other men reportedly came out of nearby bushes. The men brandished guns and robbed the victim of money and cell phone. The attackers told the males to run, then forced the female inside the Axio car, then drive away. The women were alleged beaten and forced to perform various sexual acts. The man subsequently drive away, leaving the victim in bushes. The police were alerted and a team responds and later intercepted the vehicle along the Barry Main Road. However, the man escaped in bush. The police seized the car. Police are investigating to find the killer of a shopkeeper who was shot dead at his business establishment in Steertown in St. Anne's on Friday afternoon. Is identified as 44-year-old Leroy Edburn, a resident of the community. Police say about 1:40 p.m. Edburn operated a shop at the front of his yard, was at his business place when loud sound like gunshot explosion were heard coming from the direction of the shop. The police were summoned. Upon their arrival, the now deceased was seen on the floor behind the shop counter on his back in a pool of blood. He was suffered from what appeared gunshot wound to the upper body. The police said he was clothed in a camouflage t-shirt, grey and black shorts, and a pair of black slippers. No motive are established for the killing. My viewers and subscribers, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, click the notification bell. Thanks, see you another time. I'm out.